Riley Dixon to punt it away. Again, it's Justin Watson back to return. Sky Moore fumble. Oh, it's a fake. Dixon throws a bullet coming to the near side, and it's good for a first down. Jake.
Jets offensive line holding up well there. Flacco wide open. It's Davis. Davis waltzes in for the touchdown.
It has worked his way back. Fake to him. Lawrence deep for Christian Kirk. He's got it inside the 20 of Washington.
Going deep. He's got Judy.
Second and 10. Mayfield to the end zone to Jefferson. Is that possible?
They're starting to get on the same page at the right time.
Third down here. All day. Brady letting it fly. Evans is open again. He's got it. Evans inside the 10 and he scores.
Second down and 8 for the Eagles at their own 47. Good protection again. Launch downfield. Watkins wide open. Touchdown. Empty it out on 1st and 10. Again, well protected. Here's a deep ball. Launch Hill. Perfectly dropped in. Touchdown Dolphins.
Kansas City take on a division leader in Tennessee. Big weekend next weekend on NBC. From the 20, Allen. Let's go. Downfield for Diggs. He's got it. Diggs to the 20.
Green Bay, which needs to make up 2 scores. Nothing open for Rodgers. Rolling, throwing, end zone. What a catch!
Great call that time by Steve Spagnuolo.
4 sacks, season high against Herbert. 3rd and 18. Looking downfield, sideline shot here. Is caught by Allen.
An outstanding job with that group up front. Good point. 3rd and 4. Bunchkill a block, going deep. Purdy's got him. Touchdown, Kittle.
On 3rd down, with time, over the middle, wide open at the 40-yard line is Jalen Waddle, and he turns on the speed, leaving the Bills in the dust.
They've done a phenomenal job to this point defending those routes.
Bears get the ball back, and Justin Fields is looking for Equanimous St. Brown. 1st and goal, Chicago.
He's got it all working today.
2nd and 1. Fields setting up, looking deep. Komet wide open. He's got it. Cole Komet to the house. 50-yard Bears touchdown.
And Packer fans should know there are 537,000 Packer shareholders. Rodgers, deep shot, downfield. Sammy Watkins having a night. Watkins.
Mac Jones has embraced Matt Patricia. It feels like he's really helped him grow as a quarterback.
On 2nd and 7 here. Here's a shot downfield for Devontae Parker. He brought it in at the 7-yard line. 3rd and 7 to start the 4th. Rodgers Saffold back in. And Allen hangs it, throws it deep. Davis is open. Gabe Davis brought it in to the 6-yard line. Davis sets up 1st and goal.
Lawrence protected well. Going deep, has a man open again. Zay Jones for the touchdown.
1st and 10. Moving up nicely. Getting away from Billings. Downfield, he's got him again.
Put 55 inside. Get a matchup you like. I don't know. It's against Zach Martin. Good luck.
Going deep. Pollard has the catch. And no one will touch him again. Touchdown, Dallas.
In Vikings territory. Goff going deep on 1st down. It is caught.
Airs it out. McLaurin downfield. Hit him in stride, and the catch is made. What a throw and catch.
2nd down, 10. Harris in the backfield. Pressure up the middle. Drilled as he threw. Caught! Deontay Johnson. Slater, another block. Here he goes. Whoa! Caught! Touchdown!
Pressure coming. Hurts. Wants it all with Brown. A.J. Brown beating Johnson. Staying in. Taking it inside the 10.
It's been the defense that's been able to make the play over the offense.
Jones coming deep on this side of the field, and he's got a man open. That's complete.
1st and 10. Saints brought 5. Airing it deep for Jefferson. He's got it. The home run ball. Hit from Cousins to Jefferson.
Season long for Ramondre. Play action. Floated and wide open. Spinning grab by Myers. Touchdown.
Niners bring pressure. It's picked up. Smith has time. Wants Metcalf. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seattle.
Against the look. Got what they hoped for. Good protection. End of the quarter. Catch is made.
2nd and 10. Brady going deep and caught by Evans.
Big time yardage up inside.
Now setting up at the 44. Deep shot. Pickett looking for a man, and he's got Deontay Johnson. Down.
Yeah, he's a coach's son, and he knows that you never get ahead of yourself. As Hurts going down the field. Can they do it again? Yes, they can!
3rd and 22. They need the 30. Time. Deep. Oh, he's got Waddle! Inside the 10.
Pressure coming. Rodgers. Sideline. Lewis. Mercedes Lewis sets up 1st and goal.
Gets it back in after that big penalty moved him back.
Gordon the back, 2nd and 7. Rush going deep. Oh, and he's got him! He's got him! At the 5!
Stafford this time has time. Going up top. Has a man wide open. He's got it! Down to the 10. It's 2-2 Atwell on the bomb.
When you do something really, really well, like run the ball like the Cleveland Browns do.
Throwing it on 3rd and 1. Looking deep for Peoples-Jones. Into the sun. He makes the catch.
Can he keep it alive? Fires it. Caught! Inside the
16 times. He's caught 9. 3rd and 10. Tua going deep. Oh, he's got Hill! He's got Hill! That is 6.
Play fake. Wentz taking a deep shot down the middle of the field for Brown. He's got it! De'Ami Brown! Touchdown!
3rd and 4. Allen stepping up and now floating it downfield, and Diggs is behind the secondary. Stumbles, but brings it in.
See again, both backers on the edge showing brilliance.
It's blocked. Brady looking, firing, going deep for the end zone. It's called for the touchdown.
On 4th and 7. Hurts lofts it for Smith. It's a touchdown.
Number of events here, coupled with the winter weather, as Wilson is throwing deep on 1st down. He's got Judy down there. Judy's got it.
All the different ways that they use him.
The Swiss Army knife deal. Here's Allen on 2nd and 10. Stepping up into the logo and throwing. He's got Diggs wide open. It's caught. Touchdown.
Making some plays to take the ball away.
Fields with time. Gonna go deep. And the catch is made inside the 25-yard line.
Go on to the Super Bowl before falling to the Rams. Off to a great start here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Burrow on a 1st and 10. Going to loft it down the sideline. Chase has it.
2nd down and 8. First pass play from Jalen Hurts, who's well protected. Wants Smith. Perfectly thrown.
Tagovailoa, blocked by Armstead. Going, he's got him! He's got him! Tyreek Hill! And the Dolphins have come back!
It's not the whole cast together, but a few of the stars are back. Herbert going deep. Downfield for Joshua. Palmer! Got it! Touchdown!
Season last year, he only got into 6 games. Wentz, deep drop, pressure on, gets rid of it. Sideline throw. He's got Terry McLaurin. And that's a Washington Commander touchdown.
Chin playing down there in that nickel spot. You see him there again.
Brady loading up, going deep. Evans is open. He's got it in for the touchdown.
They pick it up, 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard run from Henry. Play action. Tannehill pump fakes, in trouble, trying to go down the field. It's short. Westbrook Akine makes the adjustment.
Yards per game allowed the last few weeks. Much better in the second half for Green Bay so far on the defensive end. Now trying to contain Fields. Looking for N'Keal Harry. What a catch!
And you can see right here, Jerome Baker looks like he's coming on a blitz and does. Let's see if Rodgers has an answer. He's got Lazard, one-on-one, perfect throw and catch. Analytics says go for it. Raiders do. Play action. Carr airs it out down the middle for Adams. Got it. Inside the 10. Devontae, touchdown. What a play on 4th down.
Tutu Atwell goes in motion from the 38-yard line off the fake to Akers. Stafford going deep. It is caught. Atwell, touchdown.
Heineke sets up, looking for Terry McLaurin against Alexander. It is caught!
Mayfield backpedaling, wide open is his man, Anderson.
Panthers drop. Brady going deep. Evans again. He's got it. Number 3. McCaffrey behind the line, looking to throw it. Airs it out. Has Ayuk wide open. He's got it for the touchdown.
Not getting anything going at all.
2nd and 8. Off play action. Wilson going deep downfield into a lot of traffic, and somehow, someway, it is caught inside the 25-yard line. 3rd and 10. This time they send an extra man. Mahomes gets away to the end zone. Caught! Watson, touchdown.
Dolphins down Eric Rowe in the secondary for the moment. Hamstring injury. Again, Herbert moves the pocket, goes for Williams, brought it in. Mike Williams, not touch it. Back up and running inside the 15 to the.
Last year was number 4 pick, and Mariota is going to go deep, and he's got the connection. All the way into the end zone goes Jameer Byrd, his first catch of the season.
He's made a lot of progress, especially in these last 5 weeks.
Sure has. On the fake here. Pressure coming, rolls away, steps in, has a man. Jones is open. He's got it inside the 10, diving for the end zone. Touchdown! 4-man rush. Purdy loading up, going deep. He's got a man. Ayuk in. Touchdown 49ers.
That he was going to allow Kirk Cousins to get up there in this sort of up-tempo style offense, one-word plays and just snap it and go.
Fake. Pressure, steps away. Cousins loading up. Will have to get deep. Jefferson, he's got it! Inside the 20, taken down inside the 15.
Goff out of the pocket, taking a shot downfield, and free is Raymond! Raymond caught it!
Alert, alert. Safety's down. Does he stay down? Yes.
Oh, he got away from Uche. Boy, is he quick.
Allen on the run and open! John Brown!
It's like unheard of.
Kelsey's not in for this play. Mahomes is dancing around. Now finds an open man. It's Smith-Schuster bouncing off the hit, and here he goes to the end zone for the touchdown.
Other guys running RPOs aren't running their quarterbacks as much. You know, the Aaron Rodgers of the world.
2nd and 10. Oh, boy. Deep ball it is. And it is caught for the touchdown.
McManus.
Wilson is chased. Keeps the play alive. Throws deep down the field for Judy. He's got it.
2 picks. He fumbled a couple times as well. He's going to throw here. Much more aggressive to begin. A deep ball for Mooney. Oh, what a shot. Perfectly thrown and hauled in.
48 yards total on the drive. Can they make it pay off here? Allen running and throws, and it's caught.
Pickett, flush, pressured, throws on the run, caught by Harris for a touchdown!
You want to attack a defense, you've got to be able to keep them off balance, and they haven't been able to do that here to this defense.
So he's going to load up and throw down the middle of the field, and it is caught!
Hurts has all day, loaded up, taking a shot, looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it! Touchdown! What's up? Play action. Smith sets up at midfield. He wants the end zone. He wants Lockett, and he's got him again. Lockett earlier.
They'd have 2 downs to try to get the yardage. Let's see what happens on third. Carr, Adams, downfield. He's got it! Touchdown!
On the fake, Rodgers lets it fly. Has Watson. He's got it on his feet, and he's in for the touchdown!
More recently with the Lions. Cooper back to Blau. Deep downfield for Green. And he catches it. A.J. Green will take it all the way into the end zone.
He was the one that made a fuss about it. Said they ought to take the C off his jersey. As Stafford fires it downfield to an open cup. He beat him for 70 yards in the playoff game. And he's got another long one against the Buccaneers. Got to get back here more often.
Great area.
And we will. Here's Allen. Trying to go deep to Davis. He pulled it in.
He's made a lot of progress, especially in these last 5 weeks.
Sure has. On the fake here. Pressure coming. Rolls away. Steps in. Has a man. Jones is open. He's got it. Inside the 10. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown.
That'd be interesting, Evan, to see what Andy Reid wants to do with something like that if he calls his plays to the opposite side.
Mahomes, he'll just chuck it ahead, and it's caught. McKinnon has that next gear.
Your offensive linemen really have to hustle up so you can get up and spike the ball.
Pressure's coming. Herbert eludes the rush, throws on the run, and it is caught!
Because they don't want to get caught.
Just a 4-man rush. Stidham steps away from Bosa. Looking, buying time, throws it late. He's got Adams open. Devontae Adams chugging into the end zone for the touchdown.
All those guys up in there, got to get it out.
3rd and 15. Got it away just in time. Is it there? Yes, it is.
You never know with these guys. From the 2, Mahomes escaping. On the move, Mahomes stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown to Edwards-Helaire.
3rd and 29. Jones steps up, tries to avoid it, buys some time. Jones uncorks, deep ball, touchdown on the ricochet.
There's a Olave right there if they have time, because Aaron Donald's going to be bearing down on him.
3rd down and 9. Dalton heaves this one downfield. It is caught and taken in by Olave for a Saints touchdown.
Colts playing their ultra prevent defense on 4th and 20. Mills buying some time, fires towards the end zone, and it is caught. Oh my word. Improbable.
4th and long, execute. They need the 23 for a first down. Herbert with time. Now running out of time. Throws on the run. Down the sideline. Caught in the end zone. Keenan Allen for the touchdown.
It's a little bit of speed to clear out for your tight end, Mark Andrews.
2nd and 20. Lamar winding up, going deep for Jackson. He's got him! Deshaun Jackson!
It's Seattle a first down.
2 times in a row they've lined up with him offset.
Smith looking for the end zone and Lockett.
Oh, what
and he drops it in! Tyler Lockett with the touchdown!
Number 1 in the league on 3rd down.
Yeah, they are the Bills, 56% on 3rd down. But it's 3rd and 10, throwing into the wind, way down the field. Oh my goodness! This is going to be 98 yards to Gabe Davis.
Ready to go. Walker on 1st down, moving to his left. And now Walker
Fires downfield, looking for DJ Moore. In the end zone, makes a diving catch for a Panthers touchdown.